everybody! I'm so glad you joined me today. It's good to see you all. It's Mrs. E here, and we're going to be making a mini book today. So I'm going to do a tutorial for you so that you can use your mini book for whatever you'd like. I have some really fun ideas for you to use it for. You could write and illustrate your own story. You could make a diary or a journal with your thoughts and feelings. You could write a report, so read a book or watch a video online about something that you're interested in and write a report about it. I know I love sloths, so maybe I'd like to watch a sloth video and then write a report in my mini book. You could make a color or counting book, so you could put a color on each page or a number on each page and draw pictures for them. And you could also just use it to draw pictures, right? So there's so many more ideas. You can use it for whatever you'd like to. All you're going to need today is a pair of scissors. So if you need a parent's help with this step, please get it. And you're going to need some white paper. I'm going to be showing you how to make a half mini book, which is going to be about this size. And then I'm also going to be showing you how to make a quarter mini book, which is going to be half of this size, so it'll be a little bit smaller, okay? So I'm going to be using 5 pieces of paper to do both of those books today. If you would like to make this half sheet mini book, I would recommend maybe 3 or 4 pieces of paper. If you're going to do my quarter mini book, that's going to be half of this size, you only need about 2 pieces of paper for that, okay? You can use as many pieces as you like once you learn how to do it. So let's jump in and learn how to make our mini book. See you in a minute.
Alright, so we're going to start making our mini book. You're going to need your scissors. Remember, if you need help from a parent, get that. And you're going to need your paper. So I'm first going to make our half-size mini book. I'm going to use 2 pieces of paper for that, okay? So with these 2 pieces of paper, I'm going to use one for the cover and then one for the inside pages, okay? So for the cover page, I'm going to fold it in half, just like this, hamburger style. And I'm going to line up the corners and then hold them down so I can crease. Nice and neat. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to put the fold on the bottom closest to me. So the open part is at the top and the fold is by me. So I'm going to take my scissors and you're going to cut about 1 inch from the edge, a little slit, just like that. And you're going to do the same thing on this edge. Okay, so right now you should have 2 small slits on your book. Now I'm going to go to one side and I'm going to slide my scissors into that slit and I'm just going to cut up, just like that. Nice and easy, okay? So now I should have the middle part of this side cut out, alright? I'm going to set that aside for later. Now I'm going to do the inside pages, okay? So I'm only going to use 1 page for right now, but if you would like to use more inside pages, you can add those pages to your stack and cut them at the same time, okay? Here we go, same thing. We're going to fold it in half hamburger style, line it up. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just try your best. And we're going to hold it the same way, so I'm going to have the open part at the top and the folded part closest to me. I'm going to go cut that same slit about 1 inch in from the edge on both sides. However, this time, instead of cutting this middle section out, I'm going to go ahead and just cut these small edges off. So I'm going to cut until I see my slit and stop. And same thing over here. I'm going to cut until I see my slit and stop. So this is what we should have at this point. You're going to notice these kind of look like a puzzle. They fit right into each other, okay? So now you're ready to assemble your book. You're going to take the part that we did first where we cut this big middle piece out. When you unfold it, it should look like this. It should have a small thin rectangle in the middle of it, okay? Then we're going to take this piece, we're going to open this one up, and I'm just going to fold it gently so I can slip it through here, kind of like when you put $1 into a vending machine. You're going to gently slip this through, and when you get to where you cut your slits, you're just going to let it open up. And there you go. It should fit right inside of where we cut our first slit. And there is your first half-size book. So we have a cover page. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inside pages, and then we have our back cover, okay? If you want more than 6 pages, I would add another piece to the inside. So there's our first book. Now I'm going to show you how to make a smaller quarter-sized mini book, all right? I'm only going to use one piece for this example, and I'm going to cut this in half. So I'm going to fold it first, and then I'm going to open it up, and I'm just going to cut right down that line that we just made. The neater you do this, the neater your book will turn out, all right? So just try your best. So here's my piece of paper cut in half. So I've now made some mini sheets. All right, so we're gonna do the exact same thing again. It's just going to be smaller this time. So same thing as the first time. Take my page, fold it hamburger style, and we're going to make our cuts. So this one's not gonna be quite an inch. It could be a little smaller than that. Make our 2 slits here. All right, same as before. And now I'm gonna come in from the bottom from my slit, and I'm just gonna cut that straight up like we did. There we are. All right, should look familiar. I'm gonna set that aside, and we're gonna do our inside page now. So I'm going to take this, fold it in half, hamburger style. Okay, take that folded side towards me. We're gonna cut in those little slits, and then we're not going to cut the middle, we're gonna cut the edges, remember this time. There's one. There's the other. All right, so again, it should look like a puzzle piece, fit right into each other. This page is going to be my cover page, so I'm gonna open it up where I see that rectangular slit again. These are inside pages, so I'm going to fold it like this. Gently slip it in like a vending machine dollar. And it should unfold just like the first one did. Okay? So there you go. There is your miniature mini book and your other mini book. So our half size and our quarter size. So you can do whatever you'd like with them now.
Alright, everybody, you enjoyed making those mini books with me, and whichever size you end up making, or if you made both, I would love to see some of the different ways that you chose to use them in the comments below if you want to attach a picture, just to show the ideas that you filled your mini books with. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody!